a bio. Bam said. Then Bam was like, "What the hell is that? That was a terrible shot." And then he says in the interview, "Then I remembered who was shooting it." Ah, of course it was going in.
For me, y'all can chase the tail. Pick so precise, it's like we're reading it in braille. Stacking all this money, there's no way that we can fail.
It is officially episode 40 of your Safe Money Podcast. We are your go-to source for all the latest and greatest in sports and urban hip-hop culture. We're here to break down the trending topics, give you the inside scoop, and provide expert insights on everything from game day strategies to the culture. Whether you are a seasoned bettor, sports fanatic, or gambler like myself, or just someone who loves to stay on top of the urban scene, we have something for you. So tune in, stay informed, stay locked in, stay down, and let's make some safe money together. All right. Yes, listen, straight off the top, off the rip. We are officially 14-7 for the month of August. It's one of those months, man. Baseball is picking up. The teams that you would not expect to do anything, they're doing things. They're doing things right now. Let's recap real quick, briefly, what's going on. This past weekend, Saturday, we took the Oakland A's. We had a split. We had the Oakland A's and the Marlins. The A's won 1-0 over the Toronto Blue Jays, but the Miami Marlins were defeated by the San Diego Padres. I mean, the Marlins were up, and the Padres just fought back. They're one of those teams, man. That's our go-to team. San Diego and the Baltimore Orioles is our go-to team here on the Safe Money Podcast. You know what I mean? Your boy Shakur. I love San Diego and I love Baltimore. All right. Shout out to my people in San Diego and my family in Baltimore. That was Saturday. Yesterday, Sunday, our two-pick Shakur consisted of the Los Angeles Angels, who defeated the Washington Natty Daddies, the Nationals, 6-4. And on yesterday, we went right back with the Miami Marlins, who defeated the San Diego Padres 7-6. It was a close one. It was a nail biter. Hey, but we went back in there and we got what we needed. Hey, look, we have some picks for today, but I got to go over and look at the highlights of Team USA. I had some people that asked me if I was, if I was going to talk about it. They love basketball, so I want to be able to accommodate, my people who tune in for all kinds of purposes. We appreciate that. We respect that. And no, I did not see the game. I was supposed to go and watch the game Saturday at the Cigar Lounge, but those children of mine, man, ran me ragged, and we ended up, watching Alvin and the Chipmunks, and eating pizza. And so I had the best time ever just doing that. But no, I did not get a chance to see the game. And so we're gonna jump into I'm gonna give you some verbal content, and then I'm gonna take a look at the game here, and then we're gonna give our two picks Shakur out. It's It's Message Monday. I try to leave you all with a message, give you all a message. And my message for Message Monday, once again, is for you all. I want to embed this into your conscious and subconscious mind, that the best surprise is the one you keep a secret. That's your Message Monday. I have to reiterate that. The best surprise is the one you keep a secret. Man, stay focused, stay locked in, stay down on the vision. The vision is for an appointed time. It may not be that time yet, but continue to move forward. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm talking to you as I'm talking to myself. We have to stay persistent and consistent. All right? Your haters are consistent. Your haters are persistent. The people that don't want to see you victor, they're persistent and consistent at tearing you down. And then not just tearing you down, but recruiting others to do the same thing. They're persistent in it. Satan, the devil, is always that's his gift. He's consistent and persistent in antagonizing and causing confusion and creating stumbling blocks. So you and I have to be persistent and consistent in getting over them and having a short-term memory when it comes to foolery. Having a short-term memory when it comes to stupidity. Right? Don't hover over it. Right? Be quick to adjust to the changes. And move forward. That's your message for Message Monday. And I have some more for you this week. We have a great show for you this week, and especially today. Let's go ahead and get into this USA of basketball. Okay? So we know that Team USA was in Paris, and Steph Curry had only 5 3-pointers in his first 4 games of the Paris Olympics combine. Curry, when asked about it after winning the gold, he attests that the shot was just not falling. And those that have played basketball, you know that there are times where the shot is just not falling. And then it came the medal round. It's time for the gold. And the all-time 3-point king in NBA history found his stroke in the nick of time for the Americans, making 17 3-pointers in the last 2 games against Serbia and France to help lead the USA to its 5th consecutive gold medal with a 98-87 win over France. The last 4 of those 3-pointers came in the final 2 minutes and 46 of the gold medal game. A staggering display that anyone who watched will be hard pressed to forget. There's just a lot of faith, Curry said, living and dying with the shots you think you should take. The last 2.5 minutes were special. Guys were hyping me up, Curry said. He said that we had confidence in what we were trying to do, and I was just really present in the moment, enjoying myself to the utmost. A breakdown of Curry's dynamic game to seal the goal for the U.S. Well, the first 3-pointer, was looking at it. James brought the ball across midcourt, and Curry waved Anthony Davis away to create space for the pick and roll that was coming. Curry set it, then moved to the top of the key and took the pass from James. Curry shook free of the French defender and made the 3-pointer from straight away. Schwap! Schwap! Little did anyone know, He was just getting started. Oh, you had to see it. Yeah, USA was up 85, France 79 with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left. Then the second shot came. In the timeout with 2 minutes left, Curry suggested that he and James keep running the pick and roll, having everyone else spread the floor. A simple set, but very effective for somebody generally considered the best shooter in the history of the NBA world, right? So then they ran it this time with James setting the screen. And Curry said, okay, let's do that. I've seen this before, said Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr, is like, yeah, I've seen this before. He used to run this all the time. He still does and still will with Draymond, who also is Curry's coach. Steve Kerr is also Curry's coach for the Golden State Warriors. And it usually works out extremely well. Curry kept the ball, got the defender in the air, waited for him to land, and then shot from the left side of the top of the key. Schwap! Curry was yelling a message as the head coach. As they headed back down the court. And he simply told them, "Don't worry about me." He kept saying, "Don't worry about me." Yeah, I've been struggling, but don't worry about me. I missed a few shots, but don't worry about me. We straight. Don't worry about me. That's something that you all can take, right? The audacity in those heated moments. Just tell everybody, look, don't worry about me. I haven't shot well, but don't worry about me. I could turn it on anytime, right? Nobody was at that point worried about no Stephen Curry. USA was up 90, France 81 with 1 minute and 52 seconds left. After that, it just began to open up, and everybody pretty much knew that this game was over. Bonham had just made a 3-pointer to cut the lead back to 6. Curry brought the ball down on the floor and gave it to Kevin Durant, who immediately gave it back to Curry. Curry sent the ball his way again, and eventually it was in his hands. It was in the hands of Devin Booker. As Booker drove the baseline, he saw Curry open at the top of the key. And so he would eventually, basically, they were doing the same move as a possession before. This time, it was waiting for one of the other defenders who he got in the air, pump fake, and then dropped another 3. Booker said about Steph Curry, he's the best shooter. He's the best shooter ever. Curry screamed after the third one several times afterward, then hosted the top of his jersey to show the USA across his chest. He's turned up at this point. The USA Team USA is up 93, France 84 with 1 minute and 18 seconds left. The 4th 3-pointer came when Victor Wemby connected on a 3-pointer. And now at this point it's 93-87 with 54 seconds left. The Americans went back to Curry, as everyone in the world knew they would. He sent the ball to Durant, just as he did in the previous possession, and Durant gave it right back again. Curry got the hint. He was keeping the ball this time. He forced a shot over Bonham, and it was off balance. And it was an off balance heave that looked like a mistake. Somebody said I was kind of like what the hell? Then they said Abayo, Bam said, then Bam was like, what the hell is that? That was a terrible shot. And then he says in the interview that I remembered who was shooting it. Of course it was going in. The USA is now up 96-87 with 35 seconds left. The French swimming star of the Paris Games, 4-time gold medalist, Leon Merchant, could only smile from the courtside seat. Curry put his hands to the side of his head in a celebration. Night, he calls it, a reference where he tells the other team it's time to go to sleep, it's time to go to bed. In France, it translates nut nut. Nut nut in France. Night is nut nut. The game was over. The gold would be won by Americans again. Curry watched Durant win gold medals at 3 previous Olympics. He watched LeBron win medals, and so now this year, and it's not that Curry was never suggested to be on any of these Olympic teams. I believe it was his personal choice and decision to dedicate himself to the Golden State Warriors and win titles with them. Curry stated that this might not come around again. It was very, very special to me, and I enjoyed and cherish every moment with the guys. Let me get into the highlights. I just read that for you, but let me check these highlights out real quick. Y'all don't mind. Y'all don't have nothing else to do. Let's look at the highlights real quick. Yeah, he's right now. They have us looking at the second quarter. No. I'm sorry. Hold up. Here we are. I was watching the Serbia game. Lord have mercy. All right, let's get to it.
This turbo hybrid makes your whole team feel at home. Risk it, anyone? Even when you're away.
Let's get to it. Yeah, this is the championship game between Team USA and France. It's about to go down. Look, Melo, after he hit that last shot to put everybody to bed, Melo was going crazy on the sideline, man. He was turned up. And look, and to see LeBron children on the sideline and him dapping them up at the end of the game, that was gold itself.
This game recap is presented by Kia.
Now 5-on-4 for the US if they hurry. Right up ahead. James attacking the basket.
Wembanyama is out here popping threes. Look, I believe he's gonna have a great sophomore year for the San Antonio Spurs. Booker. Batum. Yeah, used to play for the Clippers. Oh, LeBron running, still blocking shots. Ooh, Wembanyama out here hesitating on. Wow.
I don't even know what made him try that. Like, what would make you try that? Doesn't look like he's in a rush yet. Now Edwards attacking.
Ant-Man over Gobert. Okay, Davis with the putback, 24-17 USA.
The veteran in there. Brazil banks it home. It's open. Pull the volley up and right back from Brazil.
Let me tell you something. France showed up to play.
Booker's left alone. Curry all alone. Shooting practice.
Oh my goodness.
Yabusele in the game. They're gonna. Hey, Bam. A Bam bash at the rim. So the guards are not normally looking to attack. LeBron James, a locomotive, and a chance for three. It has been this
LeBron.
game of group play.
Ooh, with the speed bump and filet jelly. Grey Poupon on your wheat bread. Yeah. Grey Poupon on your wheat bread. Yeah. Oh.
Gurshan Yabusele, big punisher at the rim.
Okay, this is what everybody was talking about. LeBron being dunked on.
Ron is good at taking charges. He got over there a step late. They did what he was supposed to do. U.S. by 4. Skip it. Curry.
Okay. Oh, Curry over Wemby with the
Fournier trying to trap
drop.
and one. Media, he said, I know in big moments, my shot is reliable. Right now, inside.
Man, listen, I'm looking at it.
Still frustrated the fact that he hasn't played for
It's really
in transition. Kick out. Curry. Pump. Fly.
it really wasn't no contest. Ooh, Curry.
Carmelo Anthony was sitting courtside and directing a lot of that.
Oh yeah, okay. LeBron is purposely, intentionally looking for Curry at this point.
James behind the defense. Shoot time.
Yeah, they I'm looking at they've been up 10-12 the entire game. And Wemby
Step into it.
Wemby's special, man. Wemby is special, man.
Book it. Right back at you. Off of Davis. Edwards. Sidestep jumper. No. Davis. Yes. That
Davis is out here looking good too, man. I hope he can. Oh my goodness, KD the Ant-Man, 72-61. This was never a close contest. Now, what was France tough? Yeah. Was France fighting? Yeah. But
Tommy does just in time. And LeSueur inside. Durant. 3.
KD, Rakaka. KD baby. Yeah, look, that I mean, he showed up for that charge, and yes, he was dunked on, but I really don't consider that to be no, him being dunked on because he didn't challenge it. He didn't go after it. Look, that's how you challenge it, Durant. Okay, they had cut it down. Look at Curry. There it is. Calm down, everybody. I got it. Don't worry about me. Okay. Listen, Curry is the only one I know that can have a dribble, pump fake, get you off the ground, and then shoot it, a three-pointer, after a pump fake. Look, he is pump faking these boys and sprakow. Boy, they got Scottie Pippen on the side. Oh, Curry. Oh, Curry said good night. Nut, 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 nut. Nut, nut. 98, 97.
The United States of America is golden. They defeat France in back-to-back gold medal games, 98-87 the final attempts.
Boy, Curry was out there spraying them boys. Look, y'all go check out the highlights. Those who actually saw the game live in Paris, man. Hey, much love and respect to you, man. I envy you. I envy you. I wanted to see it. I wanted to be there. Don't worry about it. We're going to be there. Don't worry about it. Man, Wemby's going to cause some problems. Wemby's going to cause some problems. I believe that this Olympic game tournament is what he needed to come out on the second half of his, not the second half, the second season of his career, his sophomore career, and, really do some big things. They done added a few key players. They have Chris Paul. They still have Pop over there on the sideline, one of the greatest coaches of all time. I'm excited about what is to come. He looked good, but Curry, North Carolina native, shout out to you, bro. That was extremely impressive, and congratulations on your first gold medal. LeBron, KD, Booker, Tatum, all y'all drew, man. Y'all deserve it. It was a great tournament, man. Proud of you, and glad to know that we're still holding the goal, that we're number one when it comes to basketball. We should always be. I mean, we started this thing. You feel me? All right, let's go ahead and jump into our two-picture core for today. We have today two teams, fairly decent teams in the MLB. Two fairly decent teams in the MLB. The first game.
Y'all can chase the tail. Pick so precise, it's like we're reading it in braille. Stacking all this money, there's no way that we can fail. The stats never.
All right. Our first game takes place. First game takes place at 7:10 between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. The Boston Red Sox, who just so happen to be 61 and 55, they have a 61 and 55 record. Playing Boston Red Sox third in the AL East, playing the defending champions, the Texas Rangers, who are 55 and 63. And third in the AL West side. They have on the mound today, Texas Rangers has Tyler Mahle, and Boston has Brian Bello. Boston Red Sox have lost now 4 games in a row. 61-55 third in the AL East, playing the defending champs with 55 and 63, and third in the AL West. Yeah, I think it's about time for the Boston Red Sox to turn it around, and I'm just not going to take a money line. I'm going to take them with the Spradine. Yeah, it's time. It's time. It's time for them to wake up. We're gonna call the Boston Red Sox out of their tomb, out of their dead place. Come forth. Let's get this money. Brian Bello is 10-5 whenever starting with a 111.2 IP. Now the ERA is horrible. His ERA has been terrible lately. 5.16 with a whip of 1.45 with 109 Ks. Tyler, on the other hand, is 0-1 with an IP of 5.0 with an ERA of 1.80 and a whip of 1.20 with 2 Ks. Yeah, I just feel like it's time for Boston to turn it around. They are the stronger team, and they're still pushing for that playoff spot, which is, I mean, it's just right around the corner. October is right here. Yeah, so we are expecting the Boston Red Sox to take care of business today. Hey, meanwhile, like, share, and subscribe. We need your clicks. That's game one. Game two. Game two. I was like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do for game two? Hey man, the Minnesota Twins are playing the Kansas City Royals today. And it just so happens that the Kansas City Royals are 65-53 and the Twins are 65-52. Currently, the Royals have lost. The Royals have won one game. They're on a 1-game winning streak. They're 6-4 in the last 10. The Twins, on the other hand, they're 6-4 in their last 10, but they have lost 2 games in a row, and they are at home playing the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City Royals are third in the AL Central, while the Minnesota Twins are second in the AL Central. This is going to be a tough rival game today. It's going to be some blood, sweat, and tears. This game could go either way. Nevertheless, we're going to just step over. We're just gonna step over them real quick, if you don't mind. We're just gonna step over them, and we're just gonna look ahead, because like I said, that game can go either way. You have also the Cincinnati Reds, 57-61, fourth in the NL Central, playing the St. Louis Cardinals, who are 60-58, and they are second in the NL Central. And these are both, of course, NL Central teams fighting number 2 and number 4, competing. They going at it. Last time they played, June 30th of this year, St. Louis walked away 2-0. St. Louis, who is currently 4-6 in their last 10, they are on a losing streak, a 1-game losing streak. Cincinnati Reds, on the other hand, are 5-5 in their last 10, and they are currently on a 1-game winning streak. Listen, they walked away. St. Louis walked away with a 2-0 victory. And on today, we have Sonny Gray for St. Louis, 10-6 whenever starting, with a IP of 125.2. Sonny Gray has an ERA of 3.72 and a WHIP of 1.07 with 153 Ks. He is fighting against Andrew Abbott for the Cincinnati Reds. He's 9-8 for the year, 126.1 IP. 3.41 ERA and a WHIP of 1.31 with 104 Ks. Man, listen, I got to be honest with you. Our 2-picture core is going to be real simple. It's going to be the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds today. Boston Red Sox with the minus 1.5. We're going to take them with the spread, the run line. And we're going to take Andrew Abbott and the Cincinnati Reds, which will conclude our 2-picture core for today. Listen, I hope everybody has a blessed day, a blessed week as we get to this safe money. Remember, if you're interested in a parlay, all you have to do is DM us. Just DM us and we will send you one of those green tickets over, because that's what we've been doing this weekend as far as the parlay game. We have been cashing out big money, and we not doing nothing else with it. We just putting it in the safe. That's all we doing. It's safe money. It's safe money, everyday money. Boston Red Sox 1.5 with the minus 1.5. Your Spadini, Your Cellini. And the Cincinnati Reds with Andrew Abbott on the mound is your money line. This is your two-pick Shakur by no one else but Mr. Two-Pick Shakur. Remember, you DM us, we send you a parlay. If it doesn't hit, we'll reimburse you your $20. It's just that simple. Yes. All parlays are $20. Don't go through, we'll reimburse you. Just like that. All right. Respect, peace, and more love to all. Safe money. We out.
It's the safe